Korypheus, your ever curious, ever and ever loyal companion, and your personal guide to the retro realm of bunnhop. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. Woohoo! Oh, also, we got our first ever donation, our first ever tip, last stream, but I didn't know that Stream Elements had this thing called manually approve every dono, so sorry about that. We weren't able to read the message and acknowledge the tip on stream in our previous stream, which was Wednesday night, Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon last week. But thank you so much for the dono. We got Leet, LEET 13.37 tip, and the donor's message was, since I can't sub on Twitch yet, I love your energy and enthusiasm. Keep it up. Thank you, Paper. Thank you so much. I was really surprised after the stream that when I saw that email about the tip. I thought it was something else. I thought I was charged for something. I don't remember buying anything except for, I think it was a backpack or something. But that's supposed to be something else, like a different email or of some sort. But when I found out that it was our first ever tip, I was really surprised. I was very happy and grateful, and I immediately tweeted on social media that apologizing for not being able to acknowledge it on stream. But again, thank you. I'm happy. I'm very happy that our community is growing, and that all tips will definitely be reinvested into the quality of the stream through art and other things like overlays and all that will help us, of course, enjoy some more. Enjoy the stream and take care of our community a bit more and just have fun here. So as always, we are going to start by tackling some pesky war table operations. Before the stream, I had some time to look up that we are all actually going to be foregoing certain war table operations. We won't be able to complete them, sadly, after starting the What Pride Had Wrought main quest. Oh, hello, welcome back to the stream. Thank you again, Paper. I'm very delighted to have you back on the stream, and thank you for the support. Okay, this is a new thing, hissing waste resources, I guess. I hope that you are doing well this fine Monday night, Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon. Alliances reaching ever upward. We received word from Lady Eustace Richelieu, who presumes more and more to speak as an authority in these affairs. She's also quick to use us and we, writes Josephine. Lady Richelieu's letter follows. A strategic demand. Inquisitor, the Tybalts concede that you are within your rights to ask that they bear the weight of bargaining with Lord Desrosiers. The frivolous marriage between Solas Tybalt and a son of the Leander family, a name of little bearing, has been wisely called off in favor of a proper matchmaking, one that will profit players and arbiters both. In your gracious service, Lady Eustace Richelieu. Okay, I guess they are setting up an arranged marriage for the Tybalt daughter. Barry! Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing, Barry? Have you had your lunch yet? Have you had breakfast or lunch yet? College of Magi. My agents were successful. Our dwarven warrior Corbin led a foray into the College of Magi and emerged with both the mage refugees and whatever artifacts could be transported. All before the Nivaran mobs finally stormed the gates. If the Venatori were behind this, they have been disappointed, and the refugees expressed their relief and their thanks for the rescue, writes Liliana. Okay, I guess that is a good end for that specific operation. As I was saying earlier, I was a bit disappointed, saddened when I read couple of minutes before we started the stream that we are going to be missing out on an entire quest line. I'd say a war table line, operation line. I don't know what it's called, but a couple of war table operations, because they won't be available anymore once we've completed what Pride had wrought. It is sad, but I guess we can't do anything about it. I don't want to wait until we complete that specific war table operation series of operations. I think there are like 5 or 6 of them, probably 5 of them. That will take us time. So let's just keep going. Barry says, "Hola, I have indeed had my lunch. Good to know. What did you eat?" I tried a new thing called Farmer's Breakfast. And it was composed of kind of like a sourdough bread, and then what is that called? Sausages, bacon, eggs. It was very heavy. That's my brunch. How are you guys doing? Very well. We are ready to gather our forces and send them to the Arbor Wilds. Barry says, "I'm doing okay. I'm trying to stay warm. The weather is awful." Oh, is it getting really cold there? Oh, yeah. It's winter, right? Winter has started where you are. I hope you keep yourself warm with a nice cup of tea or coffee. I think you prefer tea, right? Let's see, what should maybe we can start with this one, because this leads to the Valeria wedding that I really, really want to go to. The conflict among the nobles of the Elysian capital has come to a head. Lady Richelieu has been busy promoting an arranged marriage to solidify the positions of the current players, with considerable status reserved for her as matchmaker. The object is the pairing of Lord Desrosiers with Lady Thibault's daughter Celeste. All who have status enough to speak seem to be in agreement, but we have received a number of letters regarding that matter. From Lady Valise Thibault, "My daughter will dutifully comply, but I know her feelings. She will speak to no one. I would have you remind her that we are servants of our chosen world, but it serves us well. It is her name that is stabilizing this alliance. It conveys power that should not be misdirected to matchmakers." Okay, interesting. From Lord Pierre Desrosiers, "Frankly, I'll be glad when the matter is settled. I have no desire to inconvenience the young Celeste beyond what name-sharing Lady Richelieu recommends." This has been a cock-up from head to tail. From Jacine Leander. I don't know how that's pronounced. Leander? "I pledge to the Inquisition if my dearest Celeste is willing to sacrifice to ensure this alliance, then I can only do as much." I guess this is Celeste's true love and real fiance. "My name may not be enough for some, but she will have my protection indirectly through service to you." Okay, so he is pledging himself to the Inquisition if Celeste agrees to the arranged marriage. That's very noble of him. Liliana says, "If you are set on the arranged pairing, Jacin Leander should be quietly escorted from the city. I would not wish him present." Okay, because that's heartbreaking. Josephine suggests that this is a currency. The two youths could be marriage enough if other investments encouraged Lord Desrosiers to withdraw. Okay, I guess that would be like the best choice for this. And Cullen suggested, "Do we truly need this? I suggest discreet maneuvers in the free marches." A standard retinue +2. Get the young couple out of range. Okay, so that means they can elope. But I think it's okay. I'll just let Josephine handle those. Mary says I had dograma. It's a traditional Turkmen dish. Oh, is it savory, spicy? And she says, "OMG, I too prefer tea. I'm surprised you remember. I remember it from your stream. I think you were drinking tea while playing." I like both tea and coffee. We can do this one. House Amladaris, I guess. I just wanna check what else. What else? Or we could be missing out on other war table operations after this, which is scary. I think I'm okay. I'll keep going. I'll do House Amladaris, and I'll assign Liliana to that one. And we'll find something for Cullen. Probably just resources, right? I think. Yeah, I think we don't have anything else for him. We can read this, learn more about dragons. The dragon that Corypheus controls looks like an archdemon, but is something else entirely. To defeat his threat, the Inquisition must know all it can about dragons. Frederick of Serwald, the dragonology researcher rather, in the Western approach, the self-styled researcher of dragons may be of some help. However, no one knows when Corypheus may attack next. Frederick and the Inquisition should focus on one area of research first. So we can choose between one can learn quite a bit by dissection, and many minds are better than one. My agents can search all of Thedas for naturalists like Frederick to join him in poring over dragon carcasses to their heart's content. That is a rather safe choice for them. Josephine, no one knows more about the beast than the Pentagast family of Navarra. That's true. With Cassandra's help, I could secure permission for Frederick to peruse their archives for information about dragons past and present. I don't know if Cassandra would want to go to her family for help. I think they're not in good terms. I don't know. Colin, didn't you recently discover a dragon nesting ground? Frederick might be able to learn something from it. Get him to lead a research expedition. I can supply an entourage of soldiers to protect them. I think that is something that he would want. He likes to do his research. He's very hands-on, so that could be something that they want to do. Except that, okay, at least he's going to supply an entourage of soldiers. He's not going to go there with his fellow researchers without any support from Colin and our Inquisition men. Barry says dograma is like shredded traditional bread, diced onion, and shredded meat, which you normally have with bone broth. Oh, that sounds like a really nice filling meal for winter. I want to try that. Okay, what pride had wrought? The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Call its allies to rally their soldiers and march with Inquisitor Trevelyan's army to the Arbor Wilds, where they will face Corypheus' zealots one final time. The Inquisition must stop Corypheus before the Darkspawn Magister finds a long-lost elven artifact in the wilds. And that refers to the Illuvian, if I'm not mistaken, that allows him to enter the Fade physically and claim its power. Let's go do that.
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed, the Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work, if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
Yeah, and that's another reason to stop him.
I won't allow it. I can't.
Indeed, should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you would be first to feel his holy wrath.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvian before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
Oh no.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support
Good
from the
idea.
soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Oh,
Then
really?
what should we do?
What should we do? You work as a team. Yeah.
You
Coordinate
overcome it.
with each
All
other.
3 of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Leliana, your fastest agents will join them.
Right.
Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Good job.
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old
no.
elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morrigan. Please, lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
She's
Any
going to
further
help us
instructions,
anyway.
Inquisitor?
Well, I'm proud of all of you. You have done your best every step of the way.
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. Thanks to you, we're now a force that will topple a self-proclaimed god.
Yay, good job.
I could ask for no finer
Pat your
counsel,
back.
no better guidance.
Pat each
I
other's
speak
back.
for all of us when I answer. We could ask for no finer cause.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this illuvion.
Great job. Scott Crosby Art on YouTube. Welcome back to the stream, Scott. How are you doing? Are you do you currently feel exhausted? Are you almost going to doze off? He says, greetings, hope you're both well. Need to get up tomorrow, so can't hang around for the stream. All the best, guys. No problem, Scott. We wish you a restful sleep. And a great day ahead, after you've napped, of course. Confirm. It's always important to get at least a couple of hours of sleep. And for this one, I will be bringing... Guess who? Solas. For our warrior, I'll probably bring Cassandra, Solas, and Varric, because they are, in some ways, the main companions. They're the first ones that you meet in when you start the game. And so, for this pivotal moment, the climax of the story of Dragon Age Inquisition, it's best that we... Oh, it's best that we bring our main team. Ooh, planning. She looks so serious. Ooh, or Legion Army. Get ready to march! Yeah! Ferelden Army. This is so cool. She looks scary for a bit. Just for that moment. Ooh, Liliana Scouts. Mobilizing. Burning Venatori tents. Send in your soldiers, Cullen. Whoa, this looks so grand. Wow. Inquisition soldiers, march forward. I love that. Okay, I'm back.
Inquisitor. How goes the battle, Captain? The Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Right. Take care, Captain. Thanks for
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a
leading your
celebration when we
soldiers.
get back to Skyhold. We will not fail you, my lady, no
Wow.
matter what comes.
We're that
Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
we're that confident.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
I'm not their maker.
They show me respect, Morrigan. No one mistakes me for the Maker.
True, you are far more likely to come to their aid than a chantry fable. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mythal.
Oh.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the alluvion he covets lies within.
Okay, that's not good. What's going on?
Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
Okay. All right. I will be back. Don't go anywhere. Hello, we're back. Hello. Scott Crosby Art on YouTube says, in theory. Yeah, in theory. That's true. It can be hard to get a couple of hours sometimes. Ooh, I can hear military chanting. This is just so cool. I love this place. Oh wow, look at that. I'm wearing something really nice. I love my armor. It's called the Armor of the Knights Divine. It's a very Templar armor, definitely, which matches our specialization. Ooh, Cassandra's looking fine too. I love her outfit. Solas is looking majestic. Varric is as cool as ever. I'm glad. I'm very happy that we are serving looks. And this climactic battle against Corypheus and the Venatori. Oh, we can speak with
We are aware of
the
the
Empress
designs
herself.
Corypheus has on our lives and people, Ambassador. You must excuse us, however, if our mind wanders to our beloved kingdom.
I pray our lay fares well in your absence.
It is our return to court that concerns us. Our dear cousin Gaspard warns it might align with poor weather.
It's ambitious to predict so far into the future.
Sorry.
I'm confident your majesty can weather any storm.
We will see how this battle proceeds. Corypheus yet threatens to engulf us.
I see. Gaspard is still alive? I thought that you sent him to be executed.
We are gladdened to see you, Herald. This day will be recalled for ages. We are privileged to witness the fulfillment of the Inquisition's purpose.
The honor is mine, Empress.
The sight of our Orlesian allies risking their lives here humbles me.
Your worthy cause would have friends, even if we did not will it. Men and women of faith serve you. Their favor is no less than our own. Their service no less dear. With Orlais at your side, we will see you victorious against Corypheus. May you walk in the light.
Good to hear, Empress. Just a moment. I'm just checking my audio. There you go. Josephine.
Inquisitor, I hear this Eluvian lies in a temple nearby. No doubt you're departing for it now. Be safe.
Oh, we can say, I worry about you, I'll be back soon, or we'll celebrate alone later. We can be compassionate and say that we worry about her.
Promise me you'll leave the instant the fight comes closer.
I promise. Return once you can.
Aw, isn't that sweet? Oh, hello. Stormheart, that's new. This is some new metal, I guess. What else is there? Another Stormheart. As with anything, we're going to take this slowly. I don't want to miss out on stuff. Of course, we're not going to pick up all the resources that we got. Ooh, look at these mushrooms. All of the resources that we see, but we'll try to go around and explore the place. Ooh, this looks amazing. This reminds me of that planet in Mass Effect, the first Mass Effect game.
Listen to how close the fighting's gotten. It will be worse ahead.
If the soldiers aren't careful with their fires, they'll do Corypheus' work for him.
Oh no.
One last push and we can lick our wounds. I wonder if Corypheus will show.
I'm
Do you
pretty sure he
sense
will.
The magic crackling. Something more powerful than the Red Templars stirs.
Oh, well, I forgot that Morrigan is with us.
As the sun renews itself, so must the faithful renew their love of the Maker. Your penance shall be a joy. Serving him with a heart of love unbound. Your struggle shall be a gift.
Okay,
For it
one of
redeems
our
you in
soldiers
his
is
sight.
prey. We can finish the verse for him.
Maker, let me be a worthy servant, that you might take me unto your side.
My thanks, your worship. Andraste must hear you. I was a pilgrim at Haven.
Let's
I
boost
saw the
morale.
wreckage and how you emerged to lead us. If the Maker bids me serve you, it will be done.
Thanks, I guess. We've got loot here. Our Inquisitor is more of like an open. Oh, we've got wounded soldiers already. Oh no. Our Inquisitor is an open-minded person. She's not Andrastian per se, but she's you know, she can be compassionate and empathetic to Andrastians. But she also has an open mind to, you know, acknowledge other possible realities.
He wishes to join you for the last push.
Okay, is this the way? Other possible explanations in the metaphysical regard. Okay, I feel like this is the way. Good job. We just circled around. It's good that we managed to see some of our soldiers. And ooh, what a nice bird. It's a bluebird. Big mushrooms. I love this area. Nice bluebirds. Oh! Oh, okay. You've got an Orlesian soldier here. They are very enthusiastic. Let me help you, Orlesian soldiers. Let me help you deal with the Venatori. Or Red Templars, rather. Okay, they're heading to the east, I guess. I feel like I just wanna go... Huh. There is another path that we didn't take. I just wanted to see what's in there. There could be secrets. No, just resources. I can hear something. Is that a dragon? Is it Corypheus' dragon or just random fauna? Random wildlife? Because I saw another path closer to where we spawned. These mushrooms are huge. I love to, I wonder if they're edible. I love to put them in my hot pot. Only if they're not poisonous, of course. Now let's head down this path. Okay, it's just a dead end with more Stormheart. Okay. Training. Oh, okay, so this path is blocked. Good to know. Okay, I guess we made a mistake. There wasn't any other path. Hey! Hey! But this looks amazing. The Arbor Wilds. It looks more majestic than the Emerald Graves. I think this one has like a better shade of green. It's brighter. Oh, it's the same bluebird. Oh, we missed that loot. I can't believe it. Yay, these are Legion soldiers. They look so tired. You guys okay? You can retreat and get medical attention if you're wounded. Here we are. Ooh, look at that gorgeous waterfall. The Great Waterfall. Let's go around first. Because I want to see if there's anything. Anything behind the waterfall? I guess not. Come up on the bridge, everyone. Oh, everyone's down there. I'll loot while you guys take care of people. Ooh, look at Morrigan. She's shining a bright orange. Okay, there are more enemies up there. Oh, Warden! Oh. I guess those are the Grey Warden that are still under the influence of Corypheus. Under demons and all that. We got 2 mages. 2 warriors, 2 mages, and Varric, a rogue. Yay!
Those were Grey Wardens. They must be the last of those enslaved at Adamant.
Right, that's
if they are
exactly
forced to obey him,
what I'm
death
saying.
will be a blessing.
So we don't go down that waterfall, right? Do we? I guess. Is that the only path? Let's see if there are— ooh, hey, it's a Hala statue. There is another path. It doesn't involve us going down the waterfall. More bluebirds. Wow, this is amazing. Oh. We've got Inquisition scouts engage in battle with Red Templars. Okay. Great job, people.
The monsters are running, your worship.
Good news. That is good indeed. Anything else here under the waterfall? Another waterfall. Just resources. Lots and lots of Stormheart. Let's take the other path up here. So we haven't reached the second blockade.
For the Inquisition!
Okay, good job. The second blockade. So we have 2 paths, or is it just one path? This one goes further north. Oh, it's just a chest. I guess it's just a detour of some sort. More mushrooms. Yummy mushrooms. More of those bluebirds and some elf fruit. Oh no, I forgot to refill potions and stuff. But we've got supply caches that automatically refills our health potions. I think those are the ones that matter most. Cause, ooh, whoa, whoa. Out of bounds! Out of bounds! Okay, let's just go east.
They fall! The Red Templars fall!
South, rather. Southeast.
There, ahead. An entire camp of Red Templars.
Watch out. They've posted archers on the wall.
Don't worry. We're over leveled for this. Ew, we're level 24. Great job. I fell! Oh no! Good thing I can switch between characters, otherwise that would be the end of... We'll have to like reload or something. Elves? What are you talking about, Cassandra? I didn't see elves. I guess it's because I fell. That's why I didn't see the elves. Okay, more of these. Red Templar. Oh my, is this Morrigan? No. It's this guy powering up the other guy, I think. That was weird. That was unsightly.
Were we just attacked by elves?
It seems this Temple of Mythal is not deserted after all.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbor Wilds.
Interesting. Barry on Twitch says he really didn't care about the chain hook, huh? Some guys are too heavy to be hooked closer. So sad. To be pulled closer, rather. It's really sad, but it's okay. That's just how it is. I guess I should have used the this thing, the horse thing, the that fast attack, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Like the rushing toward an enemy. Folded note, Captain Lowen, I don't want grumbling in the lower ranks that our Lord Corypheus handpicked Grey Wardens to be part of his honor guard over his Templars. Oh no. Drama here. Our charge is not to understand his will, it is only to obey it. Besides, our master is still sore. He lost all but a few dozen enslaved Grey Wardens to the Inquisitor at Adamant. If your soldiers are smart, they'll keep quiet about it. Lieutenant Keldon. Some petty drama. Jealousy there between the Red Templars and the Grey Wardens. Oh, by the way, Barry, how is your journey through the Expedition 33 game going? Are you close to the end? Have you completed a game? Wow, these birds. Thank you, Elf, for pointing the way. So we don't get lost in this thick, dense forest. Barry on Twitch says that she is at the very end. That's great. So, would you consider it one of your highly rated games? And what do you plan to play after you're done? Barry says we'll complete it next stream. Oh wow. I hope I can I can catch your stream. Yay! Barry says absolutely. Game of the year in my opinion. Wow, that is a high regard indeed. Thanks for readying the way, Inquisition Scout, rather. Inquisitor. I am the Inquisitor. That was silly. Okay, we go up here. It is sad that I am unable to play another game until we've completed Dragon Age Inquisition. Otherwise, I'd get so confused. But I plan to probably play the Final Blockade. Probably play Oblivion Remastered. I think it's when we're done with this. Because it's right up my alley, I guess. Because, you know, I am a big Elder Scrolls fan. Oh, we've got our Templar allies here. I love these all-for-one battle in these games where you call in all of your allies.
We'll avenge every good knight who died with her.
Good to hear, Templar. You call in all your allies and then you go attack. You all go attack the villain. Oh, what is this path? Okay, it's blocked. It's like that final battle with the second Hoover Dam battle. Oh, this is another path. There's so many paths. I'm confused. But I want to be able to save all of our people. Sentinel Shadow! Oh yeah, these are the elves! Barry says, oh, it's a good game, and have fun with it. Thank you! And she says, probably go back to Veilguard for a bit until I finish it with some Elden Ring Night Raid in between, maybe. Is that a DLC? Official looking letter. Venatori. The elves we fight are not Dalish. They are far more dangerous. The last of the Red Templars will form a bulwark against them. Head to the Temple of Mythal. Do not engage the Inquisition soldiers. More important work lies ahead. I guess that's why they are retreating. When our master stood in the Golden City, he saw an absence, requiring the hand of a true god. I will be the vessel of his ascension. Okay, so this is Calpurnia. For the sake of our homeland, remember that when the Elder One rises, so too will rise to winter. Return to the glory it squandered so long ago. This is why we are called together under his will. This is what we must seize or lose forever. Hold yourselves high, Venatori. Today we are the hope of the Imperium. We will kindle a blazing fire in the dark and savage age. In this dark and savage age, writes Lady Calpurnia. Barry says, I have now beaten it with my fiancé and a friend. Ooh! No. What was that? Weird. Windows was trying to access my location. I'm located in the realm of Bunnhop, so... And Barry continues, but might join another friend now and then for his playthrough. I see. And she says, never beat a Souls game by myself, but this one has been fun with friends. Oh, it's nice that you are able to play it with friends. Because it is a very difficult game. All Souls games are quite difficult. Let's see. Where do we go? North. We go north.
Inquisitor, the Templar Order won't rest until these bastards fall.
Thanks, Templars. Thank you for your help. So we just keep going north now. Loot their bodies. I wonder if we managed to go through all of the paths. Ooh, we missed one path here. Is that accessible? I want to be I want to be thorough, because we won't be able to you know, it might be anticlimactic, but we have to be thorough. We won't be able to revisit this place, return to this place rather, after this quest. So let's just try to go to every nook and cranny. Ew, I can see enemies on my mini map. Do they respawn? I feel like they respawn. Yeah. Yeah, they respawn. Goodbye. Oh, there's this path too. Okay, this one we definitely missed. With all these hollow statues. Oh, wow. Is this part of the temple already, or just kind of like an outlying temple? Outlying building, rather. Ooh, we're fighting the sentinels, these elves. And we've got Veilfire here, so that means there must be a rune somewhere. More Philandris. Ooh, here. Yay! An old elven writing. What is that? That doesn't look elven to me, but the statue itself looks elven, but the person depicted in the statue doesn't look elven. Unless the person is wearing some sort of a helmet? Mask? Barry says that there's a co-op mod for Elden Ring. Is it a mod or a mode? If it's a mode, then that's really good. Night Rain is a separate game that is co-op boss rush style. Ooh, what is... I'll have to look up what boss rush means. I don't know. I'm not familiar. This is what happens when you only play RPGs. Okay, do we go north? We go north.
Inquisitor, the Templar Order won't rest until these bastards fall.
Okay, I don't need a spell fire anymore. Barry says one of the Evanoras maybe. Yeah, I guess so. But it looks like... Do they have wings? Because that one looked like she had a wing. I mean, a pair of wings. Unless it's some sort of a costume. An outfit. Oh, right now I also have a wing. I wonder what that is. Cute wings. I like those wings. Okay, that thing's pointing that way. That statue, so let's go this way first. It's so green! It's so green in here. Is this another path? Are we just going in circles? We're fighting more sentinels. I think that could be a bad idea. Okay, so this is just like the eastern part of this. Okay, so we've been here before. A big pizza pie! Sounds tasty. On YouTube says you have a really nice voice. Thank you, that's really sweet of you. I feel like my voice can sound a bit annoying sometimes. Some people don't really like my voice. Barry says the statue is Mythal herself. What? Thanks for that info. This is the Temple of Mythal after all. So I should have put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, maybe she was just wearing a headpiece, headdress, I don't know, head accessory, helmet.
Good hunting, Inquisitor. We're keeping them at bay.
Oh, where
follow
are
the
you?
river to the temple.
Where are you? Who's talking to me? One of the scouts, I guess. So that's where we should be going. But what is this building here? Just a place to get— Ooh, no, 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 no. I love their attire though, because it's gold. Which looks really posh. Supplies replenished. Excuse me, Cassandra, get out of my way, please. Oh, and another hidden path here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's enough. let's keep moving forward. And wow, these enemies respawn. So it's so easy to just, you know, go in circles if you're, as Barry said, directionally challenged. Barry on Twitch says basically try to get as strong as you can very quickly while killing bosses and getting loot. Fight big boss, repeat, fight mega big boss at the end, boss rush. Oh, okay. So is it kind of like a game mechanic for mostly the Souls and Souls-like games? Okay, let's go this way. We are now near... Well, we are in the river already. Temple gates. Enter the Temple of Mythal. Barry says... Nah, just for Night Rain. Oh, okay. I guess I misunderstood it. Because for me, I feel like all Souls games kind of work that way. It's my lack of experience. Lack of familiarity, I guess. Oh yeah, you're right. Now that I think of it, those games don't work that way because not all monsters or enemies are bosses. Barry says Souls-like games are heavily focused on boss combat, but they do have quests and lore and stuff. I see. So the boss rush mechanic is mostly just combat and gameplay and no questing and no lore, I guess. I hope I'm getting it right. More elven architecture. Okay, so here we are in front of the Temple of Mythal with a supply cache conveniently placed here. I will be back, I promise. I missed it because I was AFK for a while. Thank you so much, a big pizza pie. Thank you for the follow on YouTube. Welcome to the bunnhop realm. I hope you make yourself comfortable.
That must be the Temple of Mythal.
We haven't seen Corypheus yet. Bet that's about to change.
I'd count on it. Be ready.
Be ready
I hear
for
fighting
anything.
ahead.
Barry says Night Rain kinda does have lore and quest too, but it's less of a cohesive, long storytelling, exploration, and RPG thing, and more of a drop into a map with friends, run around getting as strong as you can, and try to beat the main boss of the expedition, I guess. Interesting. I feel like that's something I should try with people. It's just that I don't have that many active gaming friends yet, sadly.
The wretch mocks you, master.
Ew, that's elven.
These are but remnants.
Elven
They will not
language.
keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows.
She's feigning ignorance. Feigning ignorance, huh, Morrigan?
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Whoops! Whoops! Oh no! Oh my! The end, roll credits. completed the game. I'm just kidding. I hide myself during cutscenes so that Rose can take screenshots for thumbnails. Oh, Calpurnia and Venatori are retreating, and the Red Templars as well. What is oh lord! What is going on?
It cannot be.
Oh my. Okay, Corypheus is reborn. He's basically like an archdemon now, in a way. So I guess that's how he also escaped death in the Grey Warden prison in Dragon Age 2. Oh, that was shocking to say the least. Because I've completely forgotten. I had completely forgotten about the his ability to
At
resurrect
last, Mythal's
himself.
sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an Eluvian, but he mentioned a well of sorrows. Which is right?
Yeah.
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
You sound sus, Morrigan. That's not good.
You're not certain? You said you knew what he was looking for.
Confidence can carry one only so far, it seems.
I suspected. I did not know. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
I love my shield.
Let's find this well
Looks
before
so cool.
Corypheus's people do.
We shall.
I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey
Okay, so
Warden.
only blighted
So
creatures.
that's how the bastard survived, Hawk.
We'll find a way to stop Corypheus once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the
Right,
same
that's
ability,
why I said
and
it-
still
he's
the
like
Grey
an
Wardens
archdemon.
are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus, they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how.
Interesting. That is interesting indeed. Barry on Twitch is still just as stressful as normal Elden Ring, but also fun. Well, if you're gonna stress out, might as well be stressed out with friends. So you're not suffering alone.
Yes?
We can ask her, is Corypheus truly immortal? He must have some weakness of some sort.
Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal.
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage.
Okay.
How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Rose says Archdemon spirits also find the nearest dark spawn, including Grey Wardens, to take over, right? Yeah. And I guess she just mentioned it. Morrigan answered it. Very says Morrigan and the wall were having a moment there. She needs some time alone. Will answering it help
Will
us?
answering that question let us destroy Corypheus for good?
Perhaps. I would suggest first dealing with the well. If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success could be lost.
Where are we in the temple?
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper.
Okay.
To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate. These customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
You bow? I can't imagine you bowing, Morrigan.
I find it difficult to picture you curtsying to anyone.
Your
Become
Highness
so familiar you can
bows.
predict my manners and customs now. Nothing is lost by indulging in the occasional civilized conduct, particularly when unexpected.
Interesting. Tell me about Mythal.
You said
It's
this
funny.
Mythal was worshipped as a goddess.
When we know who she
So
is
one
and her
assumes.
connection to
What
certain
is a
people.
god but a being of immense
To
power?
Morrigan.
The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts.
You admit lack of knowledge, and yet dismiss her so
Oh,
readily?
Solas didn't like
I
that.
do not dismiss her. I question her supposed divinity. One need not be a god to have value.
True.
Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied.
What accounts?
There are varied accounts of Mythal.
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike. Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal and she would smite your enemies, leaving them in agony.
More Dalish tales, I assume.
Solas, calm down. Well, it could still be one entity because, you know, people are multifaceted, you know. Most people are multifaceted. Some people can be caring and at the same time be vengeful. You know more, Solas?
If you know more about this, Solas, speak.
The oldest accounts say Mythal was both of these, and neither. She was the mother, protective and fierce. That is all I will say. This is not a place to stir up old stories.
Whatever the truth, all accounts of Mythal end the same. Exiled to the beyond with her brethren.
Exile to the beyond?
What do you mean, exile?
The Fade?
Tricked by the Dread Wolf, as all the elven
Yeah.
gods were said to be, trapped in a land beyond the Fade. Many Dalish believe this is why the elves fell from grace, and their gods did not save them. Or perhaps they were simply rulers slain by Tevinter. Who can say?
Interesting theory there. Who are these temple elves,
You've
sentinels?
seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed.
Rosas, what do you think,
One,
Solas?
this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Alathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
Could it be true?
Is that even possible? How?
With magic, anything is possible. Whatever the truth, the Guardians successfully kept the temple a secret. They must kill all who enter, even the Dalish.
Even
A more
us?
sensible question might be, why?
Yeah, because
Let's
they are
continue.
all elves
As you
anyway.
wish.
That's interesting. Jungle Temple, Temple of Mythal. Jungle Temple, Temple hidden in the jungle. And these are statues of... Oh. Oh no,
It
it's
appears
this
the temple's
puzzle
magics
quest.
are still
Ah.
strong.
Is this elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
Atishol vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shiven. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
It's a good start.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mythal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Right, okay. We should follow their path.
Perform a ritual to appease elven gods? Long dead or no, I don't like it.
If need be, unless you wish to turn back.
Cassandra, just
Yes.
when in Rome, when in Rome. Tell me about this ritual.
This altar, what kind of ritual is this meant to be?
I believe it represents a petition, A declaration of will to the priests who resided here. Some ancient elven ceremonies were said to take decades to complete. Hopefully, this is
Hopefully
such a
not this one.
What sort of
Rosa
ceremony takes
Solas,
decades?
help please.
Strange, is it not? So much time and effort. Perhaps that is what led to the wistful Dalish legend.
Solas,
of
what are you
lost
doing?
Elven immortality. My research uncovered many strange claims about elven ruins.
Tell me some of your research.
Such as?
Some insisted gods sent fantastic beasts to
Fantastic
prophesize
beasts?
in their temples. Others said they whispered wisdom to those who slept there a year and a day without pause. The latter may hold some truth. Ancient elves were said to be gifted wanderers of the Fade.
Looks at Solas. Stares at Solas. Where are we currently in the temple?
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
Rosa Solas is pretending to not know the answer.
Not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was...
Okay,
these customs
it's the
must
same
have been
thing.
as familiar
That's
to
all.
ancient elves. As you went...
Okay, let's go complete this one. How do we complete it? Oh, it's that one. Okay. I see, I see. We probably should start from... I'm not sure if we can start from the other... From here. I guess not. This is the first of 3, if I'm not mistaken. Rose says, hence him awkwardly walking around.
Do not step any place you have stepped before.
Right,
There
okay.
can be no vacillation. This is where petitioners walked the path of their gods.
It is where they paid fealty to the gods. I have seen it, in the Fade. Only the reverent were permitted to touch this ground, and only in solemn contemplation.
I didn't touch it, I promise. Puzzles. Okay. There we go.
Well done. Let us see what awaits.
Yay! You did it! Good job! Let's keep going further, deeper into the temple. Barry's right. I guess this is a Temple of
the
Mythal.
Venatori
Makes sense
have
that
already
these
encountered the
statues
temple's
are Mythal.
guardians.
A just death for these mages. But where are the killers?
Preparing another display of hospitality, no doubt.
So, McTavish 13 on Twitch. Hello! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this fine Monday night, Tuesday morning,
The Temple
Tuesday
of Mythal,
afternoon?
constructed in an age when elves, not men, dominated this land. They believed Mythal a goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment after they proved their worth.
Silence has reigned here for time beyond memory.
What a beautiful place. Oh, and what is this? just places, just a side area. So, McTavish13 on Twitch says, I'm well, how are you? Good to hear that you're doing well. I'm doing quite well as well. Ooh, statue of Fenharel. The rebel god, the Dalish use Harulan to mean traitor to one's kin, but the word does not appear in any elven text before the Tower's age. The ancient root word is related to Harilin, or opposition, and Helathin, or noble struggle. The Dalish call Fenharel a god of deception, but I posit a far more accurate translation would be god of rebellion. What he rebelled against is a story lost to time. In Dalish legends, Fenharel seals away the other deities out of love of trickery. If we understood more ancient Elven, we might find earlier versions of the Dread Wolf story give him a more nuanced motivation beyond spite. From a treatise on the pagan and heretical customs of the Elven by Senelin Tavernier of the University of Orlais, commissioned by Empress Celine.
Why would this be here?
Something wrong?
It depicts the Dread Wolf, Fenharel.
He's in our company, Morrigan.
He tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fenharel in Mythal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
Maybe it tells a story.
Some chantries display statues of Andraste's betrayer Maphrath as part of the chant.
It might fulfill a similar function. A reminder of vigilance for the faithful.
For all your knowledge,
Oh,
Lady Morrigan,
defensive.
you cannot resist giving legend the weight of history. The wise do not mistake one for the other.
Pray tell, what meaning does our elven expert sense lurking behind this?
Calm down,
None we
people.
can discern by staring at it.
You'd make such a cute couple. We can study this later.
We can send for historians once peace is brought to this forest.
The inhabitants of this temple may not appreciate guests.
That makes sense. You're right, Solas. Oh! Ooh. Roast says Solas' ego might give him away. Not very good undercover work. Wow, she can jump that high. Venatori zealots. Look at that guy! Look at that guy go! Venatori spellbinder. He walks a little funny. With his walking stick, aka rod or staff. Defeat Calpurnius minions. I guess there's one left to defeat. It's weird that Morrigan just has that, still has that dialogue, or speech rather, speech icon above her head. It's like she has more to say, but that's not the truth.
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
Okay.
An army fights and dies for us. The longer we tarry, the more soldiers we lose outside. Let's jump down and be done with this place.
Calm down.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
You want the well, don't you? Are you certain?
We
I don't want
know what's
to
behind those
antagonize her
doors.
too much.
They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Okay.
Their goal. Or yours.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
You're a romantic?
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true.
I agree with you, Morrigan.
I read more in the first chamber than I revealed.
I just can't trust you
It said
fully.
a great boon
'Cause you
is
keep
given
hiding
to
stuff
those who use
from
the
us.
Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
And what is this boon and prize?
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
And why not tell me this earlier?
Did you not
Don't you
trust
trust
me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Okay. Let's do the rituals. Follow Copernicus through the hole or perform the rituals. Let's do a hard save here. And try to
Will you
explore.
abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we follow the Venatori.
I'm not abandoning anything, Morrigan. I'm just going around.
Yes.
About using the
I want
well.
to discuss the well again.
I see. An opportunity to use the well may not even arise. I understand this. All I meant to suggest is that, if it does, I be the one to do so. I am willing to accept the consequences.
Is the well that valuable?
You would pay the price for this, and you don't even know yet what it does.
Yeah, I don't even know the
well
boon and the
believes it
prize.
valuable. We also know it to be guarded jealously.
Especially the
The
prize.
last remnant of a culture thought dead and gone. So yes, I would take my chances, if you permit it.
And if I say no?
What if I don't permit it? What then?
What would you propose? Leave it be? Allow another to find and take it? Someone worse, perhaps, than Corypheus?
You're better than Corypheus.
Of course she is.
Have I proven myself so unworthy of trust? The discussion may be moot. We cannot know. I only ask you to consider.
I know that she's power hungry too, but she wouldn't, you know, she wouldn't be as bad as Corypheus. Why do you want this power?
You said you want to preserve old powers. To what end? What will you do with them?
There is a struggle to control the world's future path. Can you not see it? History haunts us, Inquisitor. It seeks to resurface. Corypheus is but the first to arise. For all the evil that was, there is also good. I will fight for it. I must.
What if this power is evil?
How do you know the Well of Sorrows isn't a source of evil? After all, Corypheus seeks it.
A fair point. We cannot know for certain. Yet.
I'm worried about you.
I don't want you to be so eager for this unknown power you ignore its dangers, Morrigan.
Yeah.
I'm not a child grasping after a toy. I understand the risk of what I seek. Let us turn our attention to hunting your enemies, shall we? Discussion of the well can wait.
Alright, anything else that I can ask her? What are these rituals?
More rituals? What are they for, do you know?
I believe they signify an intent to lay oneself bare, to champion a cause without pity, regret, or shame. Mythal's cult was not fond of vacillation. One approached them with nothing less than complete confidence.
And what happened to the unsure?
What happened to those who were less sure of themselves?
Legend does not say. Perhaps this place has a more gruesome history than we know.
I don't want to know.
Let's continue.
As you wish.
Here is the mosaic of Falandin, song to Falandin. The people swore their lives to Falandin, who mastered the art of the dark that lies, whose shadows hunger, whose faithful saying, whose wings of death surround him thick as night. Lithanavir, master scryer, be our guide through shapeless birds and airless skies. Song to Falandin, found in the Temple of Mythal,
Who is
author
this meant to be?
unknown.
Falandin, overseer of funerals and guide to the elven dead. I have heard the Dalish invoke him on their deathbed, or before quests from which they expect no return.
Facing death's never
People cling to
cheery.
whatever gives them hope when their time comes.
Perhaps that's why the Dalish sometimes refer to Falandin as the Merciful One.
I do not believe they sing songs about Falandin's vanity.
Tell me more,
Do you know any
Solas.
legends?
It is said Falandin's appetite for adulation was so great, he began wars to amass more worshippers. The blood of those who wouldn't bow low filled lakes as wide as oceans.
Oh.
Mythal rallied the gods once the shadow of Falandin's hunger stretched across her own people. It was almost too late. Falandin only surrendered when his brethren bloodied him in his own temple.
Of course you know a lot about them. That was grim
Did
indeed.
ancient elves believe all their gods so terrifying?
Yes, I believe they did.
Okay, we got loot here.
Will you abandon these rituals,
I'm not
Inquisitor?
abandoning
Think carefully.
anything,
There's
Morrigan.
no return once we follow the Venatori.
Just exploring. Mosaic of Andrul. Elven god Andrul. One day Andrul grew tired of hunting mortal men and beasts. She began stalking the forgotten ones, wicked things that thrive in the abyss. Yet even a god should not linger there, and each time she entered the void, Andrul suffered longer and longer periods of madness after returning. Andrul put on an armor made of the void, and all forgot her true face. She made weapons of darkness, and plague ate her lands. She held things meant to be forgotten, and the other gods became fearful. Andrul would hunt them in turn. So Mythal spread rumors of a monstrous creature and took the form of a great serpent, waiting for Andrul at the base of a mountain. When Andrul came, Mythal sprang on the hunter. They fought for 3 days and nights, Andrul slashing deep gouges in the serpent's hide. But Mythal's magic sapped Andrul's strength and stole her knowledge of how to find the void. After this, the great hunter could never make her way back to the abyss, and peace returned. Translated from ancient Elven, found in the Arbor Wilds, source unverified.
What's this?
I believe we are in the presence of the elven goddess Ondrul, Lady of the Hunt.
Or a goddess of sacrifice, according to some.
Truly? I wonder if that is why Ondrul's patron animal is the hare. 'Tis said the Dalish invoke her before a chase, especially if they happen to be stalking humans.
Or defending against
Humans
them.
clash with elves all the time.
Yeah.
There's blood on both sides.
I do not favor either. One hears things in an Orlesian court. Many Orlesian commanders consider skirmishes against the Dalish excellent sport.
Oh no. Nothing else to say? Okay. I'll be back. let's go start these rituals. Are there no mosaics here? No, no mosaics. Excuse me, Morrigan. Stop getting in my way. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Wrong. We got it wrong already. Oops. Oops, oops. Huh. How do we do... What is this? What does it do? What does it do? Oh, there's more there. Excuse me. Huh. Oops. I think we almost did it. Sadly, we failed again. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it now. That opens the gates. Okay, okay, okay. Start from the beginning. Oh, wow. Okay. Challenging. Then you have to pull this once again. Whoops. Okay. Almost. We're getting there. We're figuring it out slowly. Trial and error. I have to be able to get to this as well. So something like this, maybe. Puzzles. Puzzles aren't my strong suit. Puzzles. Yeah. Let's pull this. Excuse me everyone. Oh my, really? Cause we'll miss out on this. I guess it worked. Oh, it worked! Yay!
Indeed.
Good
Time to
job!
proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Good job! Woohoo! We did that by ourselves too. I didn't have to look up a guide. Rose says, clap, clap, clap. Thank you. Didn't have to look up a guide this time. I'll save because I don't want to. You know, it might crash. It might crash. Ooh, look at these purple birds. I love the wildlife in this place. Just flying around. Anything else hidden here? On this side of the puzzle? No? Alright, I guess. Let's move on to the next puzzle. It's down here, right? Do we have more mosaics? Do we have more mosaics? Mosaic of June. The mystery of June. Each elven god represents an aspect of their ancient civilization, each story a metaphor for this aspect. June's is least understood. Depictions stretch back to ancient Arlothan, but he appears more seldom of all their deities. Dalish legend says June is a god of crafts and building, but the oldest depictions have none of the tools the Dalish associate with them. June's role may have changed over time or simply cannot be understood today. As the elves fell, ancient inventors spared little thought to preserving any Dalish culture not convenient or understood. From a treatise on the pagan and heretical customs of the elven by Sunil and Tavernier of the University of Orlais, commissioned by Empress Selene. Oh. This is another. There are two more. These puzzles, they're a bit challenging. Oh, okay, we missed that one. We can't jump down from here. Can we? No! Let's see. I'll do this. Could you please activate yourself? There. Oh, okay, so that's not allowed either. Oh, did we miss something? Did we miss something? I feel like we did it. Did we miss anything? I hope we can do it this time. Huh. Okay. That's wrong already. You know what? I'll look it up so that we can progress. There you go. I found it. I found it, a guide. Let's see, where is that? Oh, it's this one. Start with a large ritual to the west. Okay. We'll start with this one. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Let's follow this. So 1, 2, 3. Wait. Is this? This is the western one. I'm confused. Oops. Lol, sorry. Oh, wait. Let me just check. These puzzles, they're so confusing. Which puzzle is this? Oh, it's this one. Okay. You know what? I'll get a different guide. I'll get a different one because this one's a bit confusing. This is the Western puzzle, right? This is the Western puzzle. We've got this Western, this Eastern. This is the North and West puzzles. I'm confused. I'm really confused. I guess we just... It might just be better to do the East puzzle first. This is the East. This is the West puzzle. I'll do the East puzzle first. And we can go up this way, I guess. Puzzles and games. It's so sad. That still goes down to the Western puzzle. I'll go the other way. We might come across mosaics. Maybe. This is the outer courtyard. Okay. That is not a door. Oh, wow. That's a good view of that. Ooh, cheese! There's lots of cheese here. On a loot box. Are these connected? I don't understand this Western puzzle. They are connected. Okay, I get it now. So, there's a northern puzzle and a western puzzle. North and west puzzles. So, should I start with the northern one? This one. And then... I don't understand this. I'm so confused. Oops. Now it's making me log in to Tumblr. Log in on Tumblr, rather. Let me just take a look at this other guy. The image above displays the path to complete the third ritual puzzle in the class. Because of the number of twists and turns, visual representation is needed. Okay. Where is that? Let me see. Okay. This is that big thing here in the middle. So it says that the first Am I looking at the correct one? Yeah, I feel like this is the correct one. I just don't understand how to... Where do I start? So, where is north? North is there. Okay, like this. Okay. I get it now, I think. Okay, I'll start with this one. 1, 2. This doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 of these. I'm so confused. This says north. And we are facing north this way. So this should be the side. Well, this is like the most confused I've ever gotten. Can we try to find our way to the eastern puzzle and take care of that first? Okay, let's go through here. I'll set a waypoint so that I understand the direction.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think
Oh
carefully.
my. Morrigan,
There's no
calm
return
down.
once we follow the Venatori.
Yeah, we're done with this. The one directly below us. Rose says you can do it! Thank you! This one directly below us is the eastern puzzle. And for this, we'll start with... Let me see. Where is the north? North. Is there another entrance that way? I guess. Okay, 1, 2. Wait, there are... I'm confused. There's supposed to be... Wait. I feel like this is the wrong puzzle. So this is north, right? This puzzle is a bit too small. Okay. I'm still so confused. But this is the eastern puzzle. It says walk to the right, then around to the left and light up the first 6 tiles. Walk to the right of the entrance of the puzzle? Walk to the right. Oops. And then around to the left to light up the first 6 tiles. Like this. Okay. I feel like we can do it without... Oops. Almost. Okay, we managed to complete it.
We are
I guess.
There is but one more path to follow.
Wow. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Okay, where else? We've got this. What is this? The outer courtyard. I'm gonna save. I'm wondering what this is. Okay, we can only open it once we've completed all the rituals. I feel like what I'm going to do is after we've completed the rituals, I am going to end the stream, today's stream. And we'll continue the rest of the Temple of Mythal in our next stream. Let's get this sorted. Let's get this sorted. Okay. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It seems that we have to start over there. Here. If we can. Maybe through... Oh, never mind. There is a connection between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should just be... There should only be 5 of these thingies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That also has 6. And then there are 2. I don't know if the guide is wrong or I'm just slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or am I looking at the wrong guide? No, these two are definitely connected. This one on the left and this one on the right. This one has... This one has stairs. This one has stairs too. They both have stairs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one has only 2. Let me check. Okay, I got it now. I was looking at a at a guide that had like the image wasn't complete. was the problem. That was the problem. Okay, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The image was cropped on Game Rand. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Again. 1, 2, 1. This is the number counting simulator. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, let's count together, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and then we climb up. We climb up and do 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, and go straight, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. There. Yay! We finally did it.
So, what now?
Oh, Cassandra didn't
Come,
like that, and I
let
will
us see
too.
if the doors have opened.
Okay, I guess that's it for us. Barry says we do love a longer stream. Oh, if only I could physically stream for more than 2 hours. If only I could. Sadly for us, this is where we'll have to end today's stream. We've already completed all of the puzzles for Morrigan and her Well of Sorrows. So in our next stream, which will be on Wednesday night, 9 p.m. PST, Thursday, 12 midnight if you are on the East Coast, and Thursday, 1 p.m. if you are in Asia, particularly in Japan. And in that next stream, we will be going to the Well of Sorrows with Morrigan, and hopefully we can complete the entire Temple of Mythal and the main quest, What Pride Had Wrought. Thank you so much. Barry says you did good. I had to find a guide for the last one. I was so confused too. And then, but for the first two, we were able to complete both of them without having to look at a guide. Well, for the second one, I had to kind of like take a peek at the guide, but I couldn't. I couldn't understand the guide, so I just did it by myself. Anyway, thank you for following on Twitch. Hello, Unather. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Thank you for the follow. I hope you weren't too bored while we were trying to figure out the Temple of Mythal puzzles. Thank you, everyone. That was a long ritual, that indeed, but at least it didn't take a decade to complete. I hope that I'll see you all next time, same place here at Bunnhop. Thank you, everyone. Until next time, good night and goodbye.